Hi, I'm Ikhsan. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Region Secondary School. I play the bass, the trombone, and the guitar. So my first impression of it was that it was confusing and I don't know how to work my way through it. But after a while, I started to understand how to use it, and I find Ableton very interesting and also very useful. One of the features I enjoy using is the simpler. So it is a sampling device which helps me chop and slice samples, and I'm able to use it in some of my tracks. To me, I find it important because I can't just play my trombone and just record it in the software because it's too loud and probably like the neighbors will complain. So instead, I could use virtual instruments or MIDI instruments which I can play on my MIDI keyboard. So I could play the bass, the trombone, whatever. I can just play on my MIDI keyboard. I would recommend it to my bandmates because just like me, they're also playing guitar and bass, and I feel that this would be beneficial to them because I think that it's easy for them to make music just by using a laptop because they have the music background, and I feel like this would really be like an edge for them to make music.
Hi, I'm Arafah. I'm Ikhsan's mom. I teach Malay language in a primary school. In primary school, Ikhsan was more into sports. So this music thing is something new even for me. He had a tryout in CCA. He got into the school band. He played trombone. And then somewhere they have some program where he had to play the bass guitar. So I think from there he started to dwell more into all this music thing. As a trainer, I think he is organized. He has already planned out what he will teach in the 4 different sessions. And I only sat in for one. What was good was, he taught Ikhsan like an equal, not like a 14-year-old. He is sharing, not so much of teaching, but more of sharing what he knows. So I think that is good. And it was very good scaffolding for Ikhsan also. Initially, before sending him for training, it was more of him learning on his own, YouTube, and not so much exploration. But after the lesson, when I fetch him, he'll be very excited to share what he has learned and want to try it out over the weekend. And there were more things that I could hear from what he's dabbling with with his instrument. Yep. I think his confidence level has risen a little bit because he now knows what to do and what to look out for, and things like that. Usually we hear of parents sending their child for piano lessons, for probably violin lessons, and they get graded. I do not send my son for any of those lessons. I didn't even go through all of that. So when he actually got into this and I found a trainer, I find that it is actually useful for me to send him because kids nowadays, they're all about computers, and for them to be able to do something that they like on computer is an added advantage for them. It's extra screen time, and they can always say, it's to relax for their creativity. And if the child happens to be talented in not only music making, probably songwriting, and probably is able to sing, then they have a song, they can put it out. Nowadays, they are not shy to record and put themselves out on YouTube. Not saying that they have to become a recording artist, but that's a form of expression which the teenagers need now.